Bentley is running well.
The back of your car... No, the back of your Bentley actually makes me slightly sad.
Honestly, I mean, I know Bentley aren't very good at styling motor vehicles these days, but this has got to be their worst effort, easily. It's no, wait, the Continental's worse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as bad as that.
It is amazing since Rolls-Royce and Bentley split up how different they've become. And that is the small Rolls, or Prols-Rolls, as we should call it. The Prols-Royce. It's a good name, that. Prols-Royce, the cheap one.
I think slightly less expensive is the expression you're looking for, isn't it?
The biggest problem with the Rolls is that it's too similar to the Phantom. It's just smaller and cheaper. So the only reason for buying it is because you can't afford a Phantom. It's like when you see a film that's got Stephen Baldwin in it, you just think, those producers couldn't afford Alec.
Nothing really worth bothering with.
Are you going to give me a hand?
No. I think it is important to stress at this point, because of the really genuinely exquisite carpet in there, that if you murder somebody and want to put them in the boot, strangling, don't, whatever you do, shoot them or stab them, because there will just be leakage.
Oh, no.
God above.
What?
What? He's not light. Can I just ask?
What?
We could have tested the size of the boot for a body by just putting a person in it. We didn't have to murder them.
You could. BBC Health and Safety Rule number 47, no live person shall go in the boot of a car.
No, bend that back there, round there. Bend that one back round there. Right, okay, right. All right. I haven't quite got his...
Can that knee come up here?
Yeah, there we go.
We're getting there. We are so getting
so
there.
nearly there. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Right, now, the great thing about the Rolls-Royce is it has self-levelling rear suspension, so when the boot is shut, you won't know from the way it's riding that there is a body in there.
So the boot won't go down. Right, you get him out and put him in the back of the Benz.
What?
Get him out.
Well, we've got to see if he goes in the back of the Mercedes, haven't we?
You are still alive. I think we might have actually killed him. Okay?
Yes.
All right, good.
Sadly, there's a fridge in the boot of the Merc which...
Hammond, have you got a puncture? Because I think you have.
No way.
I think you have as well. Right front.
Hammond,
No way.
as a world's top motoring journalist, have you not detected that your steering's gone a bit oboish?
Do you know what? I think that is.
I've never seen one of these work.
Yes, they always work.
I don't think they do.
I've used one. It worked a bit.
How does that go in? Is that pressurised in there?
I think it's pressurised in
we don't
here.
have to pressurise it with that.
But we could always consult the handbook.
Don't do that.
What we do is...
I've worried about you for a long time, James. The good thing is we're not on a busy road.
I reckon in less than 2 days that will be ready to roll.
Then I discovered that I also had a puncture.
Why didn't you swerve round it?
What?
Why didn't you swerve round? How have you done that?
Well, I can only think it's one of those sudden, sharp potholes that you get in the middle of the road. That's quite bad.
Right now, the only car that's working is the Bentley. It's not working well, but it is working. Got to go to a tyre depot to change his tyre. No, the Bentley's broken. I'm sorry to bother you in Albania, but could I have a push? Thank you. Yes, thank you, Albania.
Luckily, I didn't have to go too far to get the Rolls' bulging tyre fixed.
It's Rolls-Royce approved.
So they sell them.
Yeah. Main service dealer. Yeah. What's he doing now?
Finding the tyre pressures.
Can I just read you the Rolls-Royce instruction book as it should be written? Wheels and tyres, call a man. Replacement of wheels and tyres, call a man. Safety switch, call a man. Switching on and off, call a man. Safe seater position, call a man. All three cars are now working well. Oh, what's that over there? That tunnel. Want to go and have a look? I just want any excuse to get away from the smell of petrol in here.
I've no idea what this is, but it looks, I think the word is decrepit.
In 1961, Albania pulled out of the Warsaw Pact, and the Russians were really cross, so they went back to Russia and left 4 whiskey-class submarines here. But there's only 3, so I don't know where the other one is.
Sunk.
So they were Russian subs maintained by the Chinese and operated by the Albanians, and I bet that's a fearsome combination.
Oh, yeah.
The Americans were going, oh, no, we can't go down to the Eastern Mediterranean because those Chinese-maintained, very old Russian subs operated by the Albanians are there. I wonder if they're for sale.
What are you going to do with the submarine, Jeremy?
Well, drive about in it. You could scare the living daylights out of people on cross-channel ferries.
It's going to need some work.
Good restoration project for you, James. You could put it in your shed and make it work.